Hello, thanks for checking out my video. I just want to talk briefly about sugar cravings and gut health and how this all ties together. Sugar cravings are due in part by the presence of candida fungus yeast within the gut. There are more signals sent via the gut-brain axis from our gut to our brain than from our brain to our gut on any given day. So a lot of our, within the gut that's near our root chakras are a lot of our emotional energy driven by what's going on in that area of our body. So if there's any lack of harmony within that body, then there's probably some sort of discontent with emotional harmony as well. Um, so the sugar cravings are driven by the presence of candida fungus yeast within the gut. The greater the presence of the yeast, the greater the strength of the cravings, and the longer the duration. That is my experience, anyways. When The way I identify a sugar craving, and when I say sugar craving, it's the candida is being hungry. The candida is sending off signals to give me a craving, and that is an unhealthy craving because if I am driven to eat sugar, that's pretty impulsive, and an impulsive decision is usually an unhealthy one. So in order to get rid of these impulsive decisions and get rid of these sugar cravings, we need to get rid of what is causing these cravings within us, and that's getting rid of the candida, the yeast. The way that I deal with sugar cravings on a by sugar craving basis is with caprylic acid. It's one of my favorite antifungals. This is the brand that I like to use. It's Pure Encapsulations Caprylic Acid. This is like 240 capsules. You can get it on Amazon, I think, for, I don't know, around $40 or $50. But I will take 3 or 4 of those at a time upon sugar cravings. And when I'm talking about sugar cravings, I mean I've been halfway through a brownie or a cookie and being like, what the fuck am I doing? I know what my intentions are for the day. I know what I'm trying to do. What am I doing? And at that moment of realization, I will throw away the rest of the cookie and take 3 or 4 of the caprylic acid pills. It's been several months, over a year, since I've had an instance like that. I'm in more control over those type of cravings today. However, I do still have the stomach growls, and I know when I'm hungry. I know when I need to eat. I know how much I've eaten, and I know that when my stomach begins to growl, or that there's some sort of impulsive hunger, that it is something within me driving that hunger, not necessarily my need for sustenance driving that hunger. And I've taken, any of up to 12 or 16 of these pure encapsulation caprylic acid pills within a 24-hour period, and never have had any undesirable side effects. They've always worked well for me, and they've never not worked. I've never built up an immunity to them. They've always worked the same every time. It's a beautiful supplement. So for sugar cravings, caprylic acid, it works wonders. For me, it will work within 10 to 15 minutes of taking them. I will no longer have the sugar cravings. It'll be behind me. And caprylic acid is just a one of the components of that makes up coconut oil. It's it's a natural product, and that's what I highly recommend for dealing with sugar cravings. And have some fruit when you have some sugar cravings, and don't have any carbs, no bread, because that'll only make the signals even stronger the next time they come along. And what you will begin to notice is that as this yeast begins to die off and begins to lack presence within the gut, that these cravings, the desires for sugar, these insatiable desires to eat sweets will pretty soon go away. Also, dates are a fabulous supplement for sugar cravings. And also, when it comes to chocolate, I eat as dark chocolate as I can find. I love Lindt 90% dark chocolate bars. You can get them at Walmart for like $2 or $3 a bar, and they are amazing. They're really low in sugar, and it's a beautiful chocolate bar. So there are good things out there. There are ways to get those cravings for sweets out of the way. The other one that I love is freaking honey. This Heavenly Organics neem honey. Neem is a natural antifungal as well, and found this at Sprouts. It's like around $10 a jar when it's on sale, but this is a delicious honey, and it's great for taking care of sugar cravings. Sadhguru, the guy that has been a lot of guidance for me, he's got a lot of videos on YouTube as well. He had said that having honey in warm water actually helps the body to eliminate fat. I'm not sure how he comes up with this stuff, but it's one thing that he recommends, and it helps with sugar cravings as well. And if you find honey that has a natural antifungal as the source of its makeup, then shit, that's a win-win. So it's it's just looking for different ways and getting creative and applying what you know. And Google is fucking relentless when it comes to asking questions, so don't be afraid to ask. And let me know if you have any more questions for me too. I always love to share. So thanks for your time. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful evening.